Hey there guys, my name is JD4D, bringing you another 5v5 NexusCore Scrimmage. My co-caster for today is Dommyyyzz.
Hi guys.
So, this game happened straight after the previous 5v5 Scrimmage, the one that I did with Xhas. He is now playing as the jungler for blue team, whereas Dommyyyzz was playing as Kennen in the previous game. What do you think about the team setup for this game?
Well, I do think purple team do have a really strong team comp. I'm really happy with their picks, such as Lee Sin, Tryndamere and Graves. But I'm not too keen on the picks for Lux and Garen on the blue team.
Yeah, we saw last game that Mohawk playing as Lee Sin, he's a really good Lee Sin player. Garen is, well, Xcon is supposed to be a pretty good solo top player. We can see if he can hold his own against Mohawk's Lee Sin.
Yeah, Mohawk is a very good Lee Sin player, but I've heard Xcon is a very good solo top player, as I've played with him a few times before.
So, the game should be going underway any second now. To be honest, I think purple team, right off the bat, I think purple team might have this.
I think the same.
Yeah. Granted, I don't like Tryndamere, and I hate anyone who plays Tryndamere, but if he can make it work, then good on him. Well done. So just staring at the loading screen is absolutely lovely. And there we go. Oh, I actually saw the first second of play, which is very nice. Everyone buying their starting items, Tryndamere going with a Vampiric Scepter, however the jungler on blue team, he is going for cloth armor and 5 pots. Pretty standard build for Udyr players.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of
going
pings.
down for purple.
We could be seeing a jungle invade going on, led by Mohawk like last time. However, Mohawk is following up the rear right now. A jungle invade could be happening. ExPloZe may be able to see Pentacore going across. Not too sure.
So, teams are very close at the minute, and I think Xarwin has
Xarwin definitely saw Jazzel right there.
Oh, this could be first blood here. Yes, this is first blood.
There is first blood for Silver Lykos playing as Misfortune. And that was not good by Jazzel right there. Having the entire team right there and Xarwin flipping him straight into the rest of the team for blue team, it was like serving him up on a platter. Nunu was not going anywhere. And it's not like he had a flash to escape either.
Yeah, and a good plus for blue team, they have ExPloZe, which has taken Lucent Singularity first, which does actually reveal the champion in a bush if thrown in there.
Yeah, it definitely helps when you think people are going to jungle invade.
Indeed. This could be a binding through there from Pentacore.
It would be nice. It's actually quite funny when they're standing so close and have no idea where they are.
So we did see the kill from Misfortune onto Nunu. Misfortune has gone back and got some potions and a pair of boots.
Yeah, Xhas forgetting about the second blue wolf right there, going straight on for blue. Tryndamere is doing press-ups, of course. That's what all Tryndameres do. And
like
now he's beginning to hack away at the red buff golem. Sorry, red buff lizard, I should say. Xcon very nicely doing a Q onto a minion's face. That's exactly the way to play.
A bit of damage being put out onto Misfortune.
There is indeed. Going down to half health already. Xarwin's quite aggressive with the brush right now. Or he's just trying to bait Jazzel out. There goes the ice ball. Didn't do a lot of damage, but Silver Lykos is eating a lot of stuff from Graves.
Yeah. We see Tryndamere going in for a gank to start with.
We do indeed. Xcon needs to be careful here. Granted, there isn't a lot of slow. However, Xcon is already down to half health. He has to use an exhaust on Tryndamere just to keep him at bay. In fact, Pentacore is now on flashing health.
We now have Xhas ready for the gank on Pentacore, which could be a kill if they play it right.
ExPloZe needs to do a health bait
Could
in.
go now.
There's
Well,
the stun.
this is
Xhas
well,
flash,
that's a beautiful
another kill. Very well played by blue team right there. ExPloZe doing a really good binding to set it up on a platter for Xhas.
Looking at the bottom lane creeps, Misfortune has 4, while Graves has 15 creep score, so out creeping her quite a bit then.
That is a really big difference so far. Jazzel taking a lot of damage from Xarwin, however Xarwin's now the focus of Graves, and Xarwin is down to about 30% health. Not enough to trigger the passive yet, but he will have to have it triggered soon.
Lux and Udyr coming down for the gank on bot lane. Lux very low on health though, could end up badly for ExPloZe.
Yeah, and there is a ward there, so they know that the gank is coming. Purple team, bottom lane, duo lane are heading back. There's the binding, very completely misses.
I don't think they have any idea that Xhas is there.
Yeah, going for a lane gank.
MF is playing a bit more aggressive than she
Along
should
comes
be.
Pentacore, but he already used the dark binding. He can't get it off on Misfortune.
Pretty even top lane being pushed a bit by Mohawk, but farm's pretty much the same.
At the moment, that's how it looks. Mohawk flying in everywhere, doing what all Lee-Sins do, queuing and then using W to get out. However, Mohawk is taking a fair amount of damage. Xcon's not going to go in and go into the kill, which makes sense.
Chimozuki did just donate blue buff to Pentacore. Very nice binding onto ExPloZe. No.
Looks like Xhas will go in for a lane gank on bottom lane right now. Hopefully they can make something happen here.
They still don't have any. I think
Here comes Graves. There's the stun, exhaust on there as well. Mysit has to play the flash.
Good.
And come on, kill him, blue team. There we go. And that's a kill for Xarwin's Volibear.
Very, very good communication between blue team then.
Absolutely, a perfectly timed assault onto Graves right there. Xarwin's flip straight into Udyr's stun. So, already, at this very early stage, it looks like blue team has the advantage. They're up by 3 kills to 0, and a good 1.4k gold. It's a rather nice advantage.
Indeed it is. There we go, MF has caught up on farm, but Graves is still 10 creeps ahead of her.
Indeed. Nunu's only taken 3 farm, which is, as all good supports do. Xarwin has taken 0, which means he's infinitely better than Nunu right now. Silver Lykos needs to be careful right now, he's taking a lot of damage. There goes the exhaust onto Xarwin. Xarwin's passive activates, and both of them will survive.
As you said, you thought the better support was Xarwin because of the no creeps, but Graves was absent while Nunu was taking the creeps, so
that is a good point. Xhas roaming around the jungle, maybe going for a gank on bottom lane, however there is a vision ward in the tri-brush. Purple team will know what's going on.
Into the enemy jungle right here, taking the wolves.
It's not exactly the most devastating of things to take for a jungler. In fact, in goes Mohawk, Xcon down to very low health, down to, well, I say low health, he's Garen and playing tanky, still got a fair amount of health left. Down into 250 odd health.
If Mohawk does hit that jump to him, he will die.
Absolutely. However, Garen's passive has kicked in and he's up to 500 health left. Not enough for a tower dive. Xhas is coming around now.
Yeah, this could be a kill.
And here's Chimozuki hitting away.
Kill onto X.
Actually, it looks quite one-sided, but along comes Pentacore.
That is definitely a kill.
Very well done there. Xhas even flashes over the wall. Pentacore still picks up the kill due to the ignite.
Could even be a kill onto Xcon.
And it is as well. Mohawk picking up the first kill on top lane. So it's now 3-2, and gold-wise the gap is reduced to 400. Purple team are beginning to bring it back. Apparently Xarwin is making excuses that he can't move, which is always nice.
Jazzel is very, very aggressive here, throwing a few ice blasts onto Xarwin every time he can get vision onto him.
Absolutely. Chimozuki heading off to refresh his red buff. Oh, I'm sorry, he's going to collect the red buff and start off anew.
Could Xarwin trying to get the flip onto Jazzel then. Didn't quite happen.
Unfortunately not. Silver Lykos doing a bit of poke with the area of effect slow. And in goes Xarwin. Maybe able to make something happen. Jazzel wastes his ultimate. That could have been so much more. That could have been so much more devastating if he timed it better and coordinated it with Mysit.
So Xcon has now put a pink ward just outside of the brush on top. So we'll see the junglers trying to gank him. But here comes Xhas in for a gank onto Lee Sin. So see what
Seeing
can happen.
as they don't have any wards right now, I would, if I was playing, I would go round the back as Xhas is doing right now.
Actually,
Hopefully come round the back of Lee Sin.
This could be a kill straight onto Xhas.
There's the exhaust as well. The stun will happen any second now. In fact, it would if he wasn't kicked away. Mohawk is running away.
Oh,
in fact,
very well
what a
played by
juke!
Mohawk there.
Very well played.
Still trying to harass Xcon at the same time. But in mid, we do have Chimozuki going in for the kill. Very well. Oh, very
A good
well
flash by ExPloZe. A good flash to get away from the Pentacore ultimate. In fact, even with Chimozuki there, ExPloZe didn't take much damage.
Xhas is going in, but he doesn't realise Tryndamere could just come there. Not enough damage.
Tryndamere could, but he's not going to. He's more concerned by killing the Wraiths. Pentacore is down to a good half health when the shield disappears.
Let's have a look at this ward coverage. We have one ward on top for the blue team, and we have two wards, one on Dragon and one just going near the tri-bush on bottom.
Xarwin taking a lot of damage, his passive is kicked in, and Mysit will pick up the kill onto the Volibear.
Tryndamere is like, Udyr is getting very aggressive here.
He is indeed.
We'll find
and
him
now
here.
they've just met. There's the stun onto Chimozuki. That's not going to stop Xhas.
Very dead Xhas here. A very dead Xhas. Very well played there.
Another stun right there, but Chimozuki has got this. There's the kill.
Well played.
He didn't even have to use his ultimate. There was the help from Jazzel and Pentacore just in case. Whoa! A laser from ExPloZe picking up the kill onto Chimozuki.
Xcon very low, but he's been back once. But as we know, Garen's passive will regenerate 0.5 of his percent of his maximum health over time. So he could stay in lane and possibly get a kill.
He could, but with Mohawk there, he's not going to be touching those minions all the time. They're doing tower damage.
Ooh, bot lane. Misfortune just flashing out of that kill for purple team then. Very close indeed.
Absolutely.
See Udyr going up here for a gank on to Mohawk.
That's how it looks, but Mohawk has done a mega juke out of this once before. Along comes Xhas. There's the stun. This could be a kill. His flash is down. A brilliant kick. And now Mohawk, the kick in and jump out. A lot of harassment.
This is what we were talking about. Mohawk is a very elusive player, and it just proves it.
There's the spin to win. Mohawk doesn't have any jumps left. There's the Demacian ultimate, and it will not kill Mohawk. He's down to a good he was down to a good 140 health at the time. Chimozuki's coming in to cover the lane, but Mohawk is sticking around. He's confident about this.
Mohawk is a very strong champion when playing. Very strong player when playing.
Along comes Chimozuki, and he's hacking away at Xcon. However, Xhas comes around to counter gank. There's the stun on Chimozuki. Now Xhas is the focus of
Chimozuki does have his ultimate, so that could be a double kill if they choose to dive. Oh,
There's the laser from Lux as
very
well. Mohawk
and,
very low down on
I
health.
think Mohawk. Oh, that was a very good finding onto both of them. That is a very dead Mohawk.
Mohawk is dead. Chimozuki is trying to escape.
Tryndamere.
There's the flash. He's going to spin to win
he's
over the
not
wall.
Even gonna die.
There we go, he's escaped. Along comes Pentacore, not doing any damage, not doing enough damage onto Xcon to pick up the kill.
Xarwin on very low HP at the bottom lane. But
He is indeed.
So is Jazzel.
His passive is also down, so he can't exactly take a lot of harassment right now. He needs to play quite passively. Still Lykos using the AoE on farm.
Graves nearly 100 farm, while MF is at 67 farm, so Graves is quite far ahead.
A good 30 minions, that is a big gap. And seeing
the
as
same with Lee Sin and Garen, 83 to 59.
yeah, and seeing as Lee Sin has picked up a kill, Garen only an assist, that's an even bigger gap that's occurring on top lane. So even though blue team are down by 1 kill, they're still up by 400 gold. They are definitely farming much better than blue team right now.
Yeah. I want to get to that 20-minute mark, because this game wasn't going as fast as the last game. It's going quite slow, so I'm thinking it's going to be like maybe a 35-minute game, and we will see some decent team fights, maybe some dragon fights.
Absolutely.
Baron.
It definitely looks like the team setup is rather even this time. ExPloZe is definitely doing better, a much better job as Lux.
Maybe
He
ExPloZe is
just misses.
Wow.
Mohawk
Very
picking
well
up the
played
kill.
By Mohawk, even giving an assist to Pentacore. Very well played by Mohawk. But we do see Xhas trying to take the dragon alone.
That's fine,
No
because
wards.
Mohawk... What is Mohawk doing?
No wards by the other team. And that was a very easy dragon pickup.
Xarwin's going around the back, and here's Mohawk. The team fight's beginning to break out. Down goes Jazzel, down goes Xarwin, down goes Xhas. Silver Lykos is taking damage. There goes Mohawk, picking up the kill once again.
So, even though they got dragon, I don't think they shouldn't have given 3 kills. They should have got straight out of there.
Yeah.
They got a dragon.
A 3-1 exchange
3 of them died.
on behalf of Purple Team. And Purple Team is beginning to create a gap gold-wise. They've got the first turret of the game as well.
Yeah, 2.5 gold ahead. 2.4. And this is going very well for both teams. I thought Purple Team would be dominating the blue team, but I guess I was wrong. Have a look at the ward coverage now. We have 1 ward at the tri-bush at the top for the blue team, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wards for the purple team, covering decent parts of the map.
Yeah, however, the laning phase is likely to end up being over soon. However, hold that thought as Tryndamere goes spiralling in, down goes Xhas.
Ultimate used by Lux, doing nothing, I believe.
Unfortunately, it missed everything, but Xarwin's now taking damage.
Find MF, and this is a very
This is a
MF.
dead
She's
Silver
not
Lykos.
getting
Down
out
goes
of
the
there.
ultimate.
She's
She
not
even
getting
flashes
out of
away.
there.
She dodges the ultimate from Nunu, and
That was very-
Mohawk picks up the kill.
But this Chimozuki, has he got his ultimate up? He has got his ultimate up, so he's fine. He won't even need to use it. Oh, he will.
Yes, he will. But along comes
But
Mohawk,
this could be
and
a kill
Xarwin will have to be careful
from
here.
Chimozuki. Very well played by Chimozuki.
Brilliant play, duking Xarwin around so that the tower killed him. In the meantime, Mohawk clearing up the rest of blue team by
Now
killing off
we
Lux.
see Xcon at the bottom lane against Graves, getting a bit aggressive. Lee Sin going back top to farm. Let's have a look at his farm. He's got 96 farm to 75 farm on Garen. Very nice farm on Graves compared to MF. 82 for MF and 125 for
Oh, a
Graves.
big 40 minion gap, and Graves also has 2 kills compared to Misfortune's 1. So,
that 40 minion gap could be at least 2 Doran's Blades.
looking at the gold, there's actually a 1.1k difference in gold between Mysit and Silver Lykos. Graves definitely having the upper hand right now. In fact, he's 2 levels higher than Misfortune. Mohawk is hanging around the blue team jungle right now. Hopefully something will happen, but he'll take a couple of tower hits to the face.
Has seen Udyr, but if he jumps, no, that could be a deadly sin.
Unfortunately, ExPloZe missed the Q. If he got it off just as Lee Sin was jumping, then that would have been a deadly sin, or at least a very injured Lee Sin.
I'm thinking if there was 3 of them in mid, that they could tower dive those 2, even if full health, because that tower needs maybe 2 or 3 hits to destroy
Xcas has to be careful here. Along comes everyone. Xarwin is heading straight to the middle, throwing Chimozuki right at Xhas's face. The purple team taking a fair amount of damage, but Xarwin getting kicked around by Mohawk and ExPloZe with the Dark Binding. There's the laser, and Chimozuki has to use his ultimate. A very well timed laser making Chimozuki burn his ultimate.
There was a lack of 2 players from the purple team, both of them bottom, but didn't do much considering it was a 1v2 until Xarwin teleported in.
Yeah. Mohawk is still hanging around the blue team brush right now. I think they may be calling him to come down to bottom lane. In fact, never mind. Xcon is split up from everyone right now. He's got purple team everywhere around him. In fact, he's ran straight into Mohawk, who does not engage.
Played there by Pentacore in the middle.
Oh, he picks up a kill. I didn't notice that.
Did see Lee Sin there, but did choose to not engage, which was a good idea because that Lee Sin is.
In the meantime, Xcon tower dives and picks up the kill on
bottom lane. Very
kills going everywhere.
Double kill from Graves onto both bottom lane, so that would be a good bit of money for Graves.
Absolutely. Graves now has a very nice 6,500 gold in total. A good 1,600 cash in hand right now. That is a good BF sword if he didn't already have one.
2k gold ahead of their MF. Doing too bad on the score, but is lacking in CS.
There's actually a very nice 6.6k gold difference right now. Very, very much the upper hand for purple team right now. 15 kills to 7, 1 tower to 0. All of that gold. Granted, the dragon did go to blue team.
Blue, but they did sacrifice 3 people for that dragon.
They did indeed. Pentacore is wanting me to see something. Okay.
I am watching him.
Yeah. Hi Pentacore and hi Mohawk. I don't think they realise that you're here as well. Oh well.
Yeah.
Xarwin fell down to Chimozuki, and Chimozuki taking a couple of tower hits. He'll be fine. There's the laser from Lux, completely missing everyone, unfortunately. Wow! Good play by ExPloZe right there, killing
nice.
Tryndamere.
This could be a dead Mohawk if he doesn't play his cards right. Wow!
Wow! Very well played.
From Mohawk. Very well played there by getting away. That is a good trick, putting a ward down in front of you just to jump forward as Lee Sin.
I'm more impressed by the fact that he used his first pass of Q onto Xcon, kicked him away, and then jumped onto him just to get more room away from the enemy team. And ExPloZe goes down to Graves at the same time as Xhas kills off Jazzel. Silver Lykos will fall down to Mohawk.
Nice.
Xhas is the... Xhas and Xarwin are the only members of blue team left. In fact, Xarwin's going for it.
10 kills ahead for purple team, and that's a good 8k gold ahead as well.
Absolutely. Along comes Mohawk, the resonating strike, I believe it's called, completely missed, unfortunately. It would be nice to know if Mohawk can play another champion apart from Lee Sin. Anyway, Chimozuki heading off to kill Dragon all by himself, because he's Tryndamere and he can do that. Xcon's right there. He probably suspects that something's happening, but he can't do anything about it.
They're so confident with their wards, they don't need to back away like blue team should have done after their dragon. They could pick up a kill here.
They could pick up one from Xhas for running straight into purple team. Xcon hanging around.
He didn't do that. Xhas, they both got out, but Xhas did. Oh my god, that was a beautiful flash by Chimozuki.
Picking up the kill onto Xcon.
Then, yeah, that is definitely a kill for. Oh,
Chimozuki uses his ultimate, and he will survive.
He could turn around and kill Xhas, but then having to die against MF. He should.
Although a lot of lifesteal, and he spins to win over the wall, and he should be fine. Picking up a kill on the Wraith.
I'm not sure on his items though. At the minute. Wow, this is a very
Chimozuki managed to kill Udyr. There we go.
Both the same health, but the Bloodlust spell from Chimozuki healed him for 300, and it wasn't even full.
And in the meantime, Chimozuki managed to clean up all on Misfortune.
So let's have a look at Chimozuki's items. He's got a Wriggles Lantern, he's got Berserker Goose, and he's got a Rage Blade, which I'm not quite sure on if he's taking that for the...
Chimozuki may die here, but of course, what am I saying? Of course he won't die. He's got his Q. I believe it's the Q that heals him. And there we go, Chimozuki will survive.
It is. I think he's going for the heal build, but with a lot of damage.
Yeah. That's definitely how it looks. He's got a fair amount of lifesteal from the Wriggles, and I'm assuming he has some from Runes and Masteries.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Anyway, it definitely looks like Purple Team are spiralling ahead. I mean, it's pretty obvious that Purple Team have the advantage. 15 kills to the good at the 25-minute mark.
I'm just looking at Jazzel, the support for the Purple Team. I understand his build. Apart from his last item, he's got an Avarice Blade, which
I believe he's stacking gold for 5 items. He has 4 right now.
Very good way to go. So that's 5.
Xarwin getting cued in the face. And there's the kick as well.
But that could be a dead Mohawk.
It could be. It's unlikely to happen. The Misfortune ultimate went down. Jazzel's ultimate. Jazzel hasn't had the most amount of luck from his ultimates. He keeps on activating them way too early, or stopping them entirely. Pentacore is dead. The laser was there just to make sure. In the meantime, Mohawk picks up the kill onto Lux. And everyone is chasing blue team right now. Along comes Chimozuki as well, just to finish everyone off. Down goes Xarwin. Xcon will spin to win to escape. Udyr has to tower hug just to make sure he survives.
And that's the GG surrendered.
There we go. A 26-minute game in which Purple Team had the advantage pretty much all the way along, apart from the early 2 kills for blue team.
Yeah.
So, there we have it. Mohawk certainly dominated in top lane, or, well, he certainly dominated in the mid to late stage of the game. I have to admit, Xcon did hold his own in the early laning phase of the game.
Yeah, he did indeed, but looking at the gold from Graves and the gold from MF, it is a good 4k ahead. And the creep score, 176 to 113. 26 minutes is not very good from Misfortune.
Yeah, Mysit definitely did well as Graves compared to, I believe it was Silver Lykos playing as Misfortune that time.
A very well played game from Lee Sin. He has 8 kills, 1 death, 5 assists, with 9k gold and 173 minions.
Wow.
Very, very well done.
A well-rounded game. So, have you got anything else to say to sum up?
Not really, but I did predict that the Purple Team would win because of their late game team comp, and I think they went wrong with the Lux pick and the Garen pick. Yeah,
they could have been factors, but ExPloZe did do a pretty reasonable job, I have to admit.
When it comes down to those lasers.
He got a good couple of lasers, yeah. Although, you did also predict that it would be a 35-minute game. I believe we're 10 minutes short.
maybe they just put their keen faces on the purple team and someone had to go.
Absolutely.
So they tried.
Well, I'm not complaining. That was a very fun game to cast.
Yeah,
So-
it was indeed.
So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is J4DE. If you'd like me to keep on doing these casts, or if you just like them in general and want to keep on watching them, then please like and favour this video, or subscribe to my channel if you want them to be on your YouTube feed. If you want to join NexusCore, then there will be information on my channel homepage. Who knows, you may be in the next 5v5 scrimmage on YouTube and being famous, all that jazz. My co-caster for today is Dommyyyzz.
Hi guys, that's me.
This is the time where you say goodbye and stuff.
No, we can continue going. Just
We could
casting
indeed.
on our desktop.
We can, but right now all I'm seeing is the victory screen, and as soon as I go off it, Fraps will close.
Okay, so goodbye, guys.
So ladies and gentlemen, my name is J4DE, and I'll see you next time.